I heard there was some trouble at the sanctuary. What did I miss?
Who are you?
Amelie Crow.
Are you new here?
I was around since... You know, never mind.
The hunger of your blade is a blessing for which we remain grateful. Yes, praise Sithis. The Black Sacrament has been performed, and we have a new target. The Night Mother awaits her due. Before I give you the name, I would like to propose a challenge. An opportunity to demonstrate your prowess. Indulge me, and I will reward you. My challenge is, of course, a secondary concern. As long as the target dies, the sacrament is fulfilled. Your target awaits in Trader's Cove. Fortuitous. It seems there's some kind of party going on in that cave. Slaying revelers is ever so satisfying. You'll be seen as a trespasser there, so if you want to avoid a bounty, then you should avoid being seen. Fear is one of the Brotherhood's greatest allies, but we treasure silence as well. Show me that you are the master of quiet dread. Complete your task without alerting the residents of Trader's Cove to your presence. The Night Mother's children must be as swift as they are deadly, like the strike of a coiled serpent. With that in mind, I challenge you to complete your task before the Cove Overseer arrives. The Brotherhood is not without mercy. Some of our targets are given a quick and painless death. Others, well, our kindness has limits. Your quarry must die in agony. Use your most lethal poisons, and you will be richly rewarded. Nalusi Orethi, a dark elf scale catcher. He made his fortune capturing escaped slaves, you see. So a few dozen Argonian captives pooled their assets and performed the sacrament as revenge. Kill this slaver. A toothless Bandari peddler named Tabeba. Apparently she swindled our client out of some treasured family memento. The memento is long gone. Lost in a dice game, I think. So we were called on out of spite. Kill this cat.
God is on his way, intruder.
By the 3, you'll pay for that.
Why back to Skyrim? What brought this on?
Just for a few weeks.
There is not much else to be shared about your task. I trust you will make do. I trust it's done, Silencer. Well done. What about the challenges that I posed for this task? Excellent. The Night Mother will be pleased. Return tomorrow. I am eager to see you reach your full potential. The void beckons, Silencer.
and the matron work me to the bone.
You need something to disappear? Yes?
I don't think I'll ever be done.
The jaunt, the bounce, the swaying tail, like a ship on four legs, pounding down the trail. That's one of my favorite lines from the poems of Drusk, the would-be bard. It describes my favorite animal perfectly.
Another distraction.
Only the finest merchandise.
Hello.
The Grand Sermonizer! Called home to Akatos before her time!
How about a coin or two? Well, this is awkward.
I suppose you're wondering, who is this beautiful masked woman, and what is she doing sneaking about Kvatch? The answer is as clear as that cute little nose on your face. I'm here to assassinate someone. We have that in common, if I'm not mistaken. Don't play coy with me, at least not about this. I know you're with the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not, but I'm no threat to you. My target is a corrupt noble of House Lalu. He fled Narcissus, caused something of a scandal. Care to give me a hand? Well, this is your territory after all. I don't want to rankle your superiors by making a social blunder. You're new to the Brotherhood, right? Here's your chance to make a good impression. I'll kill my target, and you can take the credit. Smashing! I do adore a cooperative accomplice. Besides, this will give us a chance to get to know each other better. You do want to get to know me better, don't you? After all, who wouldn't? I thought about entering the castle, but I have the kind of face everyone always remembers. Beautiful. So I was thinking you go inside, sneak into Dathus's room, and open the secret passage. Then I hop in and take care of business. I don't. Not to deal with Dathus. But I do enjoy sleep. And that's hard to come by when the Brotherhood sends assassins in the night. Better they never see me. If it comes down to it, I'd hate to have to kill anyone without the proper paperwork. Right to business? Oh, very well. Dathus Ilrum of House Lalu is one of those blood-sucking creatures that needs to be crushed beneath a heavy boot. He believed fleeing from Morrowind would put him out of reach, but here I am, contract and all. Seemed like bad form to spill all the gory details. Suffice it to say, he swindled some rather important clients and had the audacity to steal from House Lalu itself. The last straw was when he closed 2 orphanages to open a corner club.
What do you want?
want.
Hello.
Greetings.
I've not forgotten the favor you've done. I trust our business is concluded, and you will allow me to rule the Gold Coast as it should be ruled, free of Fortunata's grasping talons.
Well,
Worthless gadabouts! Don't make me throw you on your arse!
You should leave, if you know what's good for you.
Wake, wake, my darling. You can sleep when you're dead, which will be sooner than you think.
What? Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
A better question would be, are you here to kill me?
Guards! Guards!
The answer, of course, is most definitely yes. And that saves me the trouble of alerting the castle's defenders. Do me a favor, hero, and make sure someone notices you on your way out.
I need aid!
I've not forgotten the favor you've done.
That went surprisingly well. It's amazing what can be accomplished when trusted associates collaborate to get a job done. House Lalu won't recover the gold he embezzled, but at least Deathus won't be tearing down any more orphanages. And you should join me. I find that a warm fire, a strong drink, and a hot bath, not necessarily in that order, help me unwind after a contract. Besides, this is Kvatch. You can pray, or you can pray, or you can drink. I prefer the latter. Not a one hero, but they saw you. Those striking features will be the talk of Kvatch for the next few days. I'd avoid the guards if I were you. Our plan worked flawlessly. Now I won't have to look over my shoulder for the Brotherhood. Thank you. Back to Morrowind, I suppose. Or maybe I'll stick around the Gold Coast for a while, see the sights, take in the ambiance. If you have some free time, hero, let's get together. Work on our mutual cooperation. Who knows, you might even enjoy it.
Clear your name, then we can talk.
Our beloved Grand Sermonizer has been taken from us!
Oh, the trials
Just perhaps
heaped
with a
upon
little less zeal,
Akatosh's
until some of this
faithful
blows
servants.
over.
You look rather well equipped. Your weapons, of course. Don't want to get booted from an establishment for using the wrong words again. Are you here about my notice? If that's the case, you're the first suitable candidate to approach me. I do hope your curiosity turns into acquiescence. For the job, of course. I never mean to imply anything else. I need to stop a murderer. Now, before you say, a murderer just point me in the right direction, I have to admit, it's not that simple. Yes, let me explain. This killer announces his intentions long before he strikes, putting the fear of Mer and men in his victims. You'd think with a warning they could avoid their fate, but alas, no. All dead. In the most heinous manner imaginable. A message in an innocent sweet roll. Now he's targeted my associates. This scroll lists everyone who's recently received the threatening pastry. Talk to them and learn their connection before the killer strikes. Discover the link that connects these individuals and you'll find their murderer. Hopefully while they're still alive. Do this for me, and I promise you'll like the reward I'm offering. Gold isn't the only favor I'm willing to provide. My sincerest apologies. I didn't mean to offend you. I guess some people wouldn't be satisfied with all the golden anvil or my huge... Nothing! Duly noted. I promise never to make such implications again. Is there anything else you want to ask about before you start hunting the murderer? I'm a respected member of the Gold Coast Trading Company. When I heard that a number of my most trusted associates, as well as other individuals in the area, received one of these tainted sweet rolls, I knew I had to do something. Word gets around. There have been rumors of this sweet roll killer for quite some time. But when one of my associates wound up dead after receiving a delicious baked good, I started making the connection. Not in the least. They really are delicious. No, what makes them so insidious are the tiny notes they contain, a veiled threat and a prediction of impending doom. It's ruining our profits, my tasty friend, and that's something I can't abide. Oh, it's been nothing but a parade of beggars and unworthy miscreants, I assure you. If the lot of those ugly Ogrim lovers were on that list, I guarantee I wouldn't be offering this reward. You, deputized thugs and warrior priests, no thank you. I already have more than enough hands in my gold pouch, what with the demands of business and all. Besides, I'd rather keep this between you and me. It's so much more intimate, don't you agree?
Are you talking to me? Why in the world would you ask me about that? I'm just a beggar, you know, I beg. Spare some gold? Look, you better not try anything. There are guards everywhere. What did I do wrong? People are supposed to ignore beggars. Just walk on by like they don't exist. But not you. Oh, you want to help. Will you just go away and leave me alone? I don't want any trouble. But if you must know, yes. I received one of those terrible predictions. Are you happy now? Because... Oh, never mind. I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this. Look, you stay here and look for another beggar to bother. I'm going someplace else. Now leave me alone, or you're going to regret it. Don't you dare follow me! I've got some apples and I know how to use them! I found the sweet road killer, Commander! Help!
I don't think this is what Raz meant when he said, be discreet. Raz is thinking this spy business might not work out for the Lady Elf. At the first sign of trouble, she lights herself on fire, screams at the top of her lungs, and runs in circles. Raz does not remember that technique in the handbook. The work of the Queen's eyes, that's what's going on here. That business with Captain Apinia wrapped up so quickly, Raz decided to look into another matter before heading home. Turns out, this other matter has eluded Raz for many years. The locals call him the Sweet Roll Killer, yes? Much better than our term. The one who predicts your death and then stabs you in the face. Raz sees that you're looking into this as well. Perhaps we can exchange notes, help each other out. The Rat Master has ears everywhere, and who knows who our stabby-faced killer is. Don't want to give away our plans before we formulate them, yes? Raz suggests we go somewhere more private, once you finish your investigation. Raz and Lady Elf will meet you in our safe house after you finish your tasks. We've commandeered the Enchanter's shop. Not the most luxurious hiding place, but this one has had worse. We're going to have a glorious adventure, just like old times.
Anything for the Guild's finest.
Not you too. Can't you people just leave me alone? I come out here to think, and all I get is suspicious glances and unfounded accusations. You know I'm a baker, correct? So who else could be the sweet roll killer? Oh, imbeciles! Despite the threats and the loss of business, I did receive one of those menacing sweet rolls. The note inside even predicts my impending death. Would it do any good? From what I've heard, everyone who receives these prognosticating pastries dies, despite the explicit warnings. Who am I to suppose I can avoid the fate that so clearly awaits me?
You faithful of Akatosh.
I met some of them when they came to accuse me of sending the threatening baked goods. As if I'm the only baker capable of making sweet rolls in the entire Gold Coast. They ran, they hid, they avoided others, and then they died. Each and every one.
To be angry, you faithful of Akatosh.
No, I have work to do and my life to live. At least as long as I'm able. People enjoy my cakes and pies. I'd never deny them such delicious treats. But why do the predictions of a tasty bun concern you, I wonder? Seriously? Well, good luck with that. I truly wish you well. All the same, I'll continue with my chosen course of action, seeing as how no one has been able to stop the sweet roll killer so far. Unless, of course, you have a better suggestion. I suppose I'll be here a while longer, relaxing before I need to return to my ovens and cooling racks. But eventually, I have to get back to work. My sweet rolls won't make themselves, you know. Honest merchant, trust this one.
I love wandering the merchant stalls, examining all the goods that we helped bring to the Gold Coast. I get a certain amount of pleasure from experiencing the result of all my paperwork and negotiations. How did you know about that? I didn't tell anyone. Of course, it was delivered to the trading company building, so I suppose someone could have seen it arrive. Yes, I received a sweet roll. Came in a small box, but first I thought nothing of it. I took a bite and found a slip of paper inside, with a message, but it didn't sound very threatening. Not until you mentioned it. Tomorrow is your last day in Kvatch. I just assumed I'd be going to Anvil in a few days, for business. What? You really think so? I've heard of the Sweet Roll Killer, sure, but why would he target me? I think I'd better just keep doing what I've been doing. Remain in the market, near all the merchants and their customers. That's safe, right? But there was that wood elf merchant we worked with. I found him floating in a river not far from here. He got a sweet roll with a message. Kept to his daily routine despite the warning. Then, one day, he never showed up at the trading company. Raymond? I'd rather not discuss my relationship with Raymond if you don't mind. He's everything I abhor about a certain class of trader. Greedy, self-indulgent, and interested in nothing more than increasing his hoard of gold. You were? Well, that makes me feel so much better. If anyone can stop the Sweet Roll Killer, I imagine it will be someone just like you. I'm going to finish my tour of the merchant stalls, unless you think that's unwise. Huh, of course. Put thoughts of imminent death in my head and then leave me to fend for myself. Once you've had a chance to consider my situation, do come back and let me know. Hopefully I'll still be alive when you get here.
Just perhaps with a little less zeal until some of this blows over.
hello. Careful where you step. I just planted some seeds, and I'd hate to have to start all over again. But you didn't come over to hear me complain. What can I help you with today? A sweet roll? How do you know about... Yes, I received a sweet roll, just as my husband did before he disappeared. What interests are my troubles to you, I wonder? Really? Did Riemann hire you? How kind. Though why he cares now when he couldn't have been bothered after my husband vanished makes me curious as to his true intentions. Perhaps fate will take a different course. Certainly I didn't predict your involvement. I thought I did. Well, no. I don't know him that well. I mean, I know people like him. Liars and cheaters who use people and take advantage of their giving nature. So Riemann hired you to stop the murderer. I find that to be very interesting. My husband, he received one of those sweet rolls with the message inside, just like I did. The dire prediction frightened him, I can tell you that. He gathered weapons and locked himself in his study. But he still disappeared without a trace. No, not even a drop of blood to remember him by. But my husband was just one of a series of murders linked to this sweet roll killer. It's been going on for months and months, and now Riemann suddenly cares? I wonder why he's had a change of heart. No. The others who received the sweet rolls, I'm sure they need more help than me. I've got a house in Anvil. I can hide there until you catch the murderer. Just watch out for that Riemann. His own interests are more important to him than anything else.
You're back. Have you figured out what I should do? Standing around out here in the open is beginning to make me nervous. How did you know about that? I took a bite and found a slip of paper inside with a message. But there was that wood elf merchant we worked with. I found him floating in a river not far from here. He got a sweet roll with a message. Kept to his daily routine despite the warning. Then one day, he never showed up at the trading company. You were? Well, that makes me feel so much better. If anyone can stop the sweet roll killer, I imagine it will be someone just like you. I knew this day was going too well. Now I'm being threatened by a tasty dessert and an insane murderer. I'll go and hide inside the Gold Coast Trading Company. It's sturdy as a fortress, and there are always people around. I'll be safe there.
Only the finest merchandise.
But they'll never silence her voice.
Not you
Her
too.
sermons will live on.
You know I'm a baker, correct? So who else could be this? Would it do any good? From what I've heard, I met some of them when they came to accuse me of sending the threatening baked goods. As if I'm the only baker capable of making sweet rolls in the entire Gold Coast. They ran, they hid, they avoided others, and then they died. Each and every one. Seriously? Well, good luck with that. I truly wish you well. All the same, thank you so much for agreeing with my very personal decision. Now, if you're done interrogating me, I'd like to finish this peaceful moment before I return to work. And most likely die horribly, just as the sweet roll predicted.
What?
Raz told me how you helped him in the past. Sorry I ran off earlier. I'm new to this Queen's Eyes stuff. You kind of surprised me when you started mentioning the threatening sweet rolls. I thought I had somehow blown my cover.
Raz knew you would find us. It's not much, but it's private. The Enchanter is an old friend. I helped her out once when an enchantment went bad. Made most of Raz's fur fall out. Very embarrassing. Still, now we get this comfy meeting place. Raz has seen these types of killings before. A victim receives a sweet roll that contains a prediction of impending doom, then is murdered a few days later. The murderer killed several of the Queen's advisors and then escaped. Made Raz look bad. So much doubt! Haven't you figured out that Raz is perfect yet? But yes, I fear we're dealing with the same monster. Luckily, my apprentice received a sweet roll. That means we can set a trap. There's just one problem. Alright, probably more than one. But what concerns Raz is the network of messengers the killer is using to deliver his gifts. They've placed notes in the oddest locations. Raz fears these actions indicate the killer plans to strike, and soon. We'll locate a messenger and figure out what they've been placing around town. Maybe even get them to lead us right to the killer. Meet Raz outside and we'll track them together. What about her? Oh, Raz sees what you're getting at. She'll stay here and hopefully not wind up murdered. She's still in training, and we haven't gotten to the use of weapons yet. Last time I gave her a dagger, she almost put out her eye. Raz doesn't think that's such a good idea, but he will give the lady elf a little knife, just in case. Now, let's go track down a killer.
You're going to just leave me here? You do know I've been targeted for death, right? I think this is a horrible plan, and I'm beginning to hate sweet rolls.
Raz has not been this excited in a long time. To think, soon I'll be able to close the book on a murderer who eluded me for years and years. Meet me outside when you're ready, and we'll start tracking. Raz forgot how much he hates working out in the... Oh, Raz saw one of the suspicious messengers near the hedge maze to the southwest. Why this city has a hedge maze is a mystery for another day, yes?
No talking. By the 8, no talking. Just the bounty. You won't win this fight!
A coded message? Raz hates riddles. You'll figure it out, yes? So, this is the point where we decipher the code and track down the messages, yes? If Raz has any ideas, he will gladly share them with you. Which clue in specific would you like help with, Raz wonders? But Raz must warn you, I'm better at killing things than at solving riddles. Ah, Raz thinks he knows about these clues. It's obvious. Look for something that resembles a knight and a wolf around town, yes? Perch is a place to sit, correct? And sports fighters, those could be some sort of gladiators. I wonder, is there a place where people can watch gladiators in this city? Let Raz think about that one. If we are looking down, it has to be someplace above us. Maybe the roof of one of the buildings. Well, John and Jode wouldn't have given me claws if they didn't want this one to climb.
Well?
Hey!
We brought out the word to come pay their penance in the pit. Let the games begin!
Just perhaps with a little less zeal.
What's this? New challengers have entered the arena. Cheer or boo, it's up to you. The challengers stand victorious. Hold on. The arena master is signaling for a main event. Now the real contest begins. Challengers, prepare to face the champions of the Kvatch Arena, the Order of the Hour!
So, this is the point where we decipher the code and track down the messages, yes?
You heard the one about the Spriggan?
I've a fine selection to choose from.
But they'll never silence her voice. Her sermons will live on. Our beloved Grand Sermonizer has been taken from us. It's all right to be angry, You faithful of Akatosh! Our beloved Grand Sermonizer has been taken from us.
Akatosh and his primate will guide us through these troubling times. We just have to have faith, my friends. And maybe a little wine?
Top quality merchandise.
The Grand Sermonizer, called home to Akatosh before her time!
These notes should lead us to whoever commissioned this research. There must be a clue. Read them again. According to the notes we found, every one of the targets is a guilty liar. Except for the reference to the handsome Khajiit. That observation was extremely astute. We still don't know who the messages were left for. Let's try to figure it out. Well, the scribbles at the bottom of each note appear to be instructions. Raz thinks that if we piece them all together, it will create a map of sorts. Well, not a literal map, though that would be handy. Well, the clues certainly allow us to exclude many parts of the city. And there aren't many roads besides the main one. Raz will continue to ponder these clues. Something is bound to occur to Raz eventually.
Oh, the trials heaped upon Akatosh's faithful servants. But Akatosh and his primate will guide us through these troubling times. We just have to have faith, my friends.
According to the notes we found...
A little wine? The Grand Sermonizer, called home...
What may I whisk away for you today?
You there!
I don't like hurting people, but I do it when I have to. Do you want to pay, or learn for yourself? All right, carry on.
According to the notes we found, every one of the targets is a guilty liar. Except for the reference to the handsome Khajiit. That observation was well, the scribbles at the bottom of each note appear to be instructions. Raz thinks that if we piece them all together, it will create a map of sorts. Well, not a literal map, though that... Well, the clues certainly allow us to exclude many parts of the city. And there aren't many roads besides the main one. Raz will continue to ponder these clues. Something is bound to occur to Raz eventually. Raz is a genius! Raz has figured out what the clues mean. It was right in front of Raz's nose the entire time. Still, all this thinking makes Raz's head hurt. Raz knows where we need to go. It was right in front of us this entire time. Do you want to know where the clues point to? Raz does not wish to spoil your fun if you'd rather solve the puzzle yourself. There is a small house to the south, near the Order of the Hour's Tower of Judgment. It's one of the only private buildings that's not along the main road. Clearly, the recipient of these notes must be hiding there. Raz can feel it in his whiskers.
Leave this a while.
You really shouldn't break into a house that someone has already broken into. Where's your sense of honor, Razandar?
Ah, of course. The beautiful darkness. Wait, is Naryu the sweet roll killer? Raz would be sad to have to kill you now.
Well, I am a killer, but I'm not the killer. And what's that one doing here? This has nothing to do with the Brotherhood.
Raz is confused. You better talk to Naryu so we can figure out what's going on here.
If you and your Brotherhood comrades sent me that sweet roll, I'm truly disappointed. I thought you'd realize by now that I don't take kindly to threats. Besides, it's hard enough to look good in tight leather without being tempted by tasty pastries. No one knew I was on the Gold Coast. No one except you. Suddenly, someone delivers a sweet roll with my name on it and a note predicting my untimely demise. It looks like you betrayed me. Give me a reason not to run you through. So you followed my messengers and found me instead? Ever since I received the threatening sweet roll, I've been looking into other targets, trying to figure out who knows me and why they want to kill me. Well, why they want to kill me this time. Everyone who received one of the menacing sweet rolls is traveling to Anvil for one reason or another. Seems to me, if the killer is smart, that's where he'll make his move. As a matter of fact, I'm headed there now. No one threatens me and lives. Just don't get in my way. I'm still trying to figure out your game in all this. But we've worked well together in the past. Might as well take advantage of that. I'll confer with Raz to make sure he and I see eye to eye, and we'll meet you in Anvil.
Raz has ears as sharp as a dire wolf. This one heard everything you said. The Queen would probably frown upon working with the likes of Nario Virium, but Raz says the more the merrier. At least until we catch the sweet roll killer.
I just want to find out who threatened me, kill them, and go home. Besides, they serve dreadful wine. The cat and I need to have a private conversation, set some ground rules so we don't kill each other. Then we'll meet you in Anvil.
Use a break.
I'm sure your apprentice just ran off. Probably better she's gone when the killer comes round anyway.
Yarmia never flees at the first sign of trouble. Second, yes, but first? Plus, she always comes back. Raz has a bad feeling.
We all have bad feelings. It's inevitable. I'll have my eyes and ears around town watch for her, if it makes you feel any better.
Raz appreciates that. And people say you're a stone-cold harlot. But not Raz.
Raz's wood elf apprentice has disappeared. I've tried to reassure the cat, but my guess is that the sweet roll killer has started making his move. If we're going to put a stop to this, we're going to have to move quickly.
Why did Raz give Elf Apprentice a weapon? Now she's missing and the sharp blade was just lying on the floor. Now you think she ran away, but Raz knows better. Whoever has Yarmia, Raz will find them, and then they will experience so much pain. Raz wants to disagree with you, but he cannot. Naryu and Raz will find the other targets, hide them in Engra's hostel, where we can keep an eye on them. In the meantime, Raz has something he'd like you to do. Go back to the beginning. Talk to Riemann, the one who hired you. Raz thinks he knows more than he's said. Go to the Gold Coast Trading Company and see what he's hiding. Hurt him if you must. Just make sure he lives long enough for us to find Yarmia.
Please, I was once like you.
What do you want? Well?
Surely you have better things to do than loiter here.
Watch yourself. I am in a foul mood.
This is your fault. I never should have hired you. What was I thinking? Because of you, the killer decided that I was a threat. Sent my own sweet roll with a message inside. Then she cut me with her poison blade. Now I'm dying because of you. I found her on one of my trading expeditions. She talked of visions, how they helped her shape the ripples of fate. Crazy talk, but useful. You understand? I could point her at a target, like an arrow, set her loose and watch them die. Not anymore, obviously. You mentioned my name. Shouldn't have done that. She knows I betrayed her. Knows I sent you to eliminate her. Hid my involvement in all this. I knew it the moment I arrived in Anvil and saw the sweet roll waiting for me. You met her. The gardener. She has a farmhouse, southeast of Anvil. But she won't be there for long. I'm dying, and it's your fault. I hope you realize I'm not going to pay you for this.
lost? I must quit the drink.
Damn the sweet roll killer! All of the targets we knew about have vanished. All except me, that is. I'm beginning to really dislike this soothsaying maniac who makes his own predictions come true.
Raz must sadly report that we couldn't find any of the killer's targets. They all vanished. Poof! The killer has struck. Raz feels it in his paws. Now, I want to find the killer and end this. Really? Raz is impressed. Did you threaten and cajole? It's Riemann, correct? We can go to the inn, get drunk, and put this sorry affair behind us. Wait. Riemann isn't a her. The gardener? No wonder Raz couldn't find her. But we're wasting time. If you know where the murderer is, we should get moving. Let's go dunk this sweet roll killer in the bitter milk of justice. If this killer has harmed Yarmia in any way, this one will make her wish she had never heard of Razumdar.
Now I know what my contracts must feel like, having a constant target floating above their heads. I heard what you told Raz. Let's get to that farm and put an end to the sweet roll killer.
We will meet you at the farmhouse south of town. That is where you said we would find the gardener murderer, yes? Raz hopes there aren't too many farms in that direction. This one gets embarrassed when he accidentally attacks innocent chicken herders.
The guild requests your help.
Raz thinks this place is too quiet. Good spot for an ambush, yes?
Oh, I certainly hope so. I could use a good fight right about now.
You send very mixed messages, Nario. One moment you're flirting, the next you're stabbing. It's very confusing.
Well, that's only because you assume the two are different, Rosm dear.
Place was quiet and empty when we arrived. To be fair, we haven't checked any of the buildings yet. Raz wanted to wait for you. No one wants to miss their own party, yes? Whenever you're ready, we can start the search.
The threads of fate align! Kill them now!
Oh good! Raz has found them.
You've won. I know that. So sheathe your weapons and come inside.
Don't let her talk her way out of this. Only one of us is leaving.
This killer behaves in most unexpected ways. Be careful. Raz thinks her brain has come loose and sloshes around inside her head.
Don't let her talk her way out of this. Only one of us is leaving this building alive, and it isn't Luna.
I knew you'd find me. The fates told me so. But the climax isn't certain. There are many paths before us. You don't know how much I despise that name. I am a fate-bearer, one of the select few who can see what the future holds and then do something about it. Each of my targets has the potential to cause unmitigated disasters. I stop them. Good and evil has no bearing on my visions. It's their actions that concern me. Each causes a ripple that radiates through time until a disaster occurs. Economic collapse, the death of a prominent leader, a queen betrayed. I had to stop them. Her fate is the worst of all. Her daughter causes the world to burn, or she could. The future is a fluid thing. I have seen my escape and my death, both possible at this moment, and both championed by each of your allies. But the choice is yours. To save these people, of course. Let me walk out of here, and I'll provide the antidote for the poison now coursing through their blood. Or kill me and let them die. The choice is yours. Confer with your allies, then let me know what you decide.
Raz heard the nonsense that spilled out of the killer's mouth. Why are we even considering bargaining with this crazy dark elf? Well, yes, there is that. Raz changed his mind. Bargaining should be considered. We have to do whatever we can to keep these people safe. Besides, we can always resume the hunt another day. No, not even a tiny bit. But Raz supposes that a chance to save innocents is better than no chance at all. Raz says, let her live.
I can't believe you're even considering this. Did you hear how crazy she sounded? Damn right you do. She's crazy as a cracked mud crab. All her talk about fate and the future, and what she said about me. I don't have a daughter. I hate children. It's never going to happen. Any way you look at it, Luna has to die. What about them? She's going to kill again, and she's going to come back for us. She thinks we're going to wreck the world. If we save a few now, how many more will she kill later? I say end her life and be done with it.
Nayu is right, you know. The Fate-bearers will come for them. All of them. It's what we do. Still, while there's even the slimmest chance that you can save these people, can you risk not taking it? Can you? Then out with it. Don't leave us all in suspense. Which of the possible fates have you decided to favor with your decision? I accept your decision and will not resist. I have seen all the possible fates, and now I am destined to lose to you every time. My brethren will finish what I began, though. I know this in my heart. The future is safe in the Fate-bearers' hands.
No! What are you doing?
It had to be done, Raz. We let her leave and she just becomes somebody else's problem.
This is not how an Eye of the Queen does things. This is more like the Brotherhood, or the Morag Tong.
Get over yourself, Cat. We saved lives today, including mine. I'll be in the inn at Kavat for a while longer. Come and see me before I leave when you get a chance.
Raz understands the logic that the Dunmer proposed. But to not even try, that is not this one's way. Perhaps it is time Raz goes back to the Queen. He will let her know that the one who killed our people so many years ago is taken care of.
look who's here. Afraid I'd leave without giving you a goodbye kiss. After all we've been through, and that's the very first thing you want to say to me? To be fair, it's very comfortable, and it looks great on me. It's the uniform of my organization. They expect me to dress the part when I arrive back home. Vardenfell. It's far from here, but I have friends and family there. It'll be good to see them again. Besides, I hear my organization has big plans in the works. Can't blame me for wanting to be a part of all that. I haven't forgotten what the Sweet Royal Killer said. Her words will probably haunt me for the rest of my life. But it's my life, and I plan on living it. I'll deal with the Fate-Bearers when the time is right. For now, I just wanted to thank you. Don't get all sentimental on me, hero. We both have our paths to follow. Damn, that sounded like a Fate-Bearer, didn't it? Look, let me leave you with a single kiss. One really good kiss. If you ever want another one, come find me in Vardenfell. Just one kiss to a customer. But I promise something even better the next time we meet. Now, if you don't mind, I don't want you to see me eat this sweet roll. And don't judge me. After everything that happened, I deserve a tasty treat.
That was a battle for the ages. I never got to kill someone in a cathedral before.
For all the harm he caused us, I feel a little sorry for Primate Artorias.
How could you feel sorry about that barnacle on a mud crab after all he did to us?
I feel sorry because he only got to die once. We should have killed him at least 4 times for what he did.
I'm not sure you're really understanding the concept of empathy on this one, Cor.